Hey Gossip Ghouls, welcome to the Hot Ghouls Club, and if you love true crime and creepy cases, tap follow so you never miss an episode. As always, I'm your host Jamie.
And I'm Tara.
Meow, meow, meow.
Checking.
God bless IT Jamie.
That was the most difficult 5 minutes of my fucking life.
I was told today that people who listen or watch true crime documentaries to relax is a mental health red flag. I was told that twice today by two separate people in two separate conversations. That's how much I bring up true crime. And I told them, not only do I watch true crime docs, I listen to true crime podcasts and I read true crime books. But I was at work, so I didn't say anything about the podcast.
But you know what? I've heard that before too, and I feel like those type of people are fucking wet little white bread loaves. Like, get the fuck out of my face if you're not about to go watch some sort of serial killer documentary marathon all day, every day. I want to know who's out there. I want to know who's killing who. All right, I want to know how you're killing them. I want to know.
I want to know.
I want to
know.
But I don't want to be like the detective. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to do the paperwork.
No.
Like, I would be on scene if it meant like I could go right home and not do anything else.
No, I want to do the fun thing.
Like, I could give my 2 cents. I could give my opinion. I could do all that. But like, you're going to make me and write like a paragraph and do fucking
No, you don't. Yeah, it's
shit.
like you have to write a whole fucking report.
Absolutely not doing that.
Yeah, no. I just want to be involved in the drama, but like on the outskirts, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just like show up to the scene. You're like, what's going on here?
Exactly.
You're like, I know who did it.
They're like, ma'am, can you please go the fuck home? We told you this the last 8 times you showed up to one of these places.
You don't work for the police.
If you do it again, I'm gonna arrest you.
And I don't want you because that's paperwork. So true. Okay, let me stop looking for this. I watched Gone Girls this weekend. I want to say that.
Did you? Okay, thoughts.
It gave me a little bit more information that I didn't know, specifically like about his family.
Okay.
Like how kind of like odd they were after he was arrested.
Yeah.
So his wife, so they subpoenaed, I don't know if that's a word, but when they did the search warrant of his house, they took 300 guns from his home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sorry, hold on. His wife asked for them back.
Yeah.
Weird.
That's fucking weird.
That's fucking weird.
She looks like somebody
No,
that would.
she looks like she would.
I'm gonna be honest.
No, absolutely. And they would like, I mean, they were being harassed at 100%, but they would like camp out on the front porch and they wouldn't leave the house.
If you're down, you just fucking kill a whole bunch of people. Like, what do you expect?
Like, what do you expect?
But I guess you want to say, oh no, he's innocent. Okay, well, we also found out he has fucking kitty porn. Like, at that point,
Right.
He's searching
Let
up
him go.
girls in little school girl uniforms. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Gross. What was I gonna say? And yeah, the police suck. They didn't bring in what you're gonna bring in because it was done before that. I think it was.
Yeah,
it was completed at the end of last year because it said by December of 2024 there was no date set for him, and there had been a couple of other updates since then. But yeah, it was really.
I'm sure they're fucking pissed that they put it out, and then all of a
I
sudden
know,
we had
all
this
this
new
other
update.
shit.
Yeah.
New updates. There was like some witnesses from Amber Costello's case that was interesting to hear from.
Yeah.
And the fact that they literally told him what he looked like 5-10 years earlier.
Well, it's because the problem was is the guy's on fucking heavy drugs, so like it's at that point you're taking a drug addict's.
I know. I know. There's there's two witnesses from Amber Costello's, and one is a relatively normal guy, and the other guy, tattoo here, he's white, he's like a little crazy.
He's a little crazy.
He's a little crazy. But it was good.
He had the right fucking truck and everything. Like, he said it was like
no, he literally
an avalanche.
100% right.
Wow.
Literally. They were like, oh, they found the guy, and he's like, oh, is he a giant fucking ogre?
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah. And he goes, I saw the photo. I was like,
Description
that's
was
fucking him.
point.
On point. I was like, it's so true.
It's amazing.
But it was good.
Right.
Yeah.
It was good. You
Yeah.
heard from a previous coworker of his very briefly, just like what she felt when she found out, because nobody really had any idea.
Yeah.
Except like the neighborhood kind of did because of the state of his home.
But
you know what I mean?
also because he grew up in that neighborhood. I think that's like a house that was passed down from his older relative, or like his dad owned it before him.
You know, he grew up in that house.
He grew up in the house, went to school in the area. A lot of people knew him. He always was very like reclusey, like never went out. When they would have like block parties and shit, he would not participate at all, and he would just be like this
introvert,
Shrek ass
Huge.
bitch, but not funny and not like.
And the house was dilapidated,
endearing.
And he was an architect.
Like, what are you doing, dude?
Right.
Like, what are you doing?
Red flags.
And you have an office in Midtown Manhattan, and you live
can't
in
even
Massapequa
fix up your own-
Park, and you
fix up your
can't
own
fix up
fucking
your
house?
home. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit.
It's disgusting.
Where your home is where it's most important.
That alone should be jail time.
I love home.
That alone should be jail time.
Agreed.
Absolutely.
The houses were, I mean, Spastic Park, they said something like they're very like home flashy or something like that. Like there's a lot of updated homes, you know what I mean? Like they're very big on like what it looks like. So it was interesting. It was interesting to see people's perspectives. I
definitely want to go into, because I was gonna watch it. I forget when, but then I just didn't.
I know life happens.
Literally.
I mean, we talked about this months ago, but this weekend I'm like, fuck it, let's do it on like Saturday night. We just watched it. Yeah, we watched all 3 episodes. It was good. I gotta watch something else now. Jones and
this smiley face serial killer, that one.
Yeah, but that's like a scripted show.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's with Dennis Quaid.
I don't know.
I don't know if that's unless there's a doc, but there's like a Paramount Plus one.
That's it on Paramount Plus.
It's a scripted show that's based off of what happened with the Happy Face Killer. Yeah.
My in-laws were telling me about it. They said they really like it, so I feel like a scripted deal.
Quaid.
But I do like a docuseries a little bit more because you get more of the nitty-gritty.
I like seeing real people. I don't know. They're like uglier. They're realer. You know what I mean? Like it's a rough, and I like the roughness of it. Not to say they're ugly, but they're real.
Yeah.
Like these people are doing their real hair. They're doing their own makeup. They're picking those clothes out on Netflix.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I literally was thinking, like, if I'm ever in a documentary and they're questioning me, I'm going to be like, I need a TV here right there to see what I look like here. What I look like the entire time. They're like, who are you?
I need a front view. You can't get me from the side.
I
have a wicked witch chin. You ain't gonna get me on that.
No side.
No, ma'am.
No artisanal. No artistic shots from over here
absolutely
with the silhouette.
not.
None of that bullshit.
You need my good side
and
only.
I want hair and I want makeup.
Yes.
Yeah,
don't
stylist.
fuck with me. All black too, bitch.
All black what? Clothing?
All black everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that leads us into our first discussion of Graveyard Gossip. Welcome back, listeners.
Hey.
It's your host, Alyssa, Jamie, Tara. Nice to see you guys.
Hi. We're happy to be back.
We're back.
And we're back with a Rex Hueurman update.
How?
Let's hear it.
I know, so weird how
literally no idea.
Everything just flows together.
It truly does.
The universe loves us.
It does. And so there's actually been a lot of big developments in this case. Thankfully, something to talk about. Thankfully, because there was somebody that was identified, 2 people, victims that were identified, formerly known as Peaches. She, it was unknown exactly when she was identified. It's just known that it was recently, and that her and her 2-year-old daughters that were previously thought to be potential victims of Lisk, who is Tanya Denise Jackson and her daughter Tatiana Marie Dykes. Love that name play. From Tanya to Tatiana. That is so sweet.
I thought that too when I read it.
Her daughter was 2.
Yeah, she was 2.
Only 2 years old.
So sad. I was talking about it today. I was like, I can't remember. She was like under a year. I was like, I know it wasn't in utero.
Yeah,
like, at least know that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry.
And she's actually an Army vet too. So a lot of people, I don't know I don't know her timeline of her life, but I do know that she was more thought of as like a prostitute because of the Peaches tattoo, which in pimping is common. When they want to track their women, they'll get them to tattoo like a certain symbol on their bodies, just like almost as a brand. And they kind of thought that was the case with Tanya, but she was only 26 years old at the time and being an Army vet, so I don't really know where that time span of her
being even a prostitute
could have played in at all.
Well, it just shows that's something that really upset me, and it was like a topic on the documentary, was the whole prostitution aspect and how it's like, it's not like 7 women were murdered. It's like 7 prostitutes were murdered. You know what I mean? Like,
it's such a bullshit thing to have
like,
to bring
nobody's
into.
Nobody's going to say that a human resources generalist was murdered. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just, accountant, Jamie was, you know what I mean? Like, what is going on here?
That's a really good point.
And that's what a lot of them, the moms, and like, because you heard.
To dehumanize them. For what reason, though?
Exactly.
They're still a victim, and they're
dehumanize
still
them, and
sisters, mothers,
that's right.
daughters.
Preach it.
It others them. You know
it does, absolutely.
That's where how they like quelled the fears. I think they said when they were finding the bodies, like,
for
it's
sure.
just prostitutes.
For
if you're
sure.
not one, it's fine. But it's like, it wasn't just prostitutes.
No.
Like you heard from another girl in the documentary who wasn't a prostitute. She was just like she was bartending at a strip club.
Yeah.
Wanted to make a quick buck. Somebody said, sell these drugs for me. I happened to be Rex. And like she booked it out of there. Like she wasn't a prostitute. Like, that. And even if she was, fuck you.
Neither here nor there.
Like, it doesn't matter.
That needs to stop being their like
It
story,
should be
because it has
fucking
nothing
legal.
to do with what happened. Everything that has to do with them is how they were murdered and taken away from this earth and from their loved
their
ones
families, yeah.
at an unforeseen time. Like, they didn't get the opportunity to grow old and to like experience life the way they should have, because somebody, and I truly think a lot of them were done at the hands of Rex. He took that from them, plain and simple. And I think the narrative of them being prostitutes or escorts, like, see that the way the fuck out.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
No, absolutely.
It's so
agree with you.
infuriating.
It's infuriating. So Tanya isn't linked to Lisk?
No, so apparently there was, and I quote from a news, I think it was like Newsday quoted this, was that, let me just see, is that their deaths are a part of a larger suspected Gilgo Beach pattern. So I don't know if like some people could potentially read into it, like I kind of am, and I think that might go back to like how they were saying that there was potentially 2 different serial killers operating at the same time.
Right, because they were technically found, what, in the 90s? Like, this happened late 90s.
So she originally died in the late 90s.
Correct.
Body parts were found in the 90s and when they were uncovering the other girls.
In the 2010s.
Correct.
Yeah, in 2011, 2010s, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
So it's interesting to see whether or not that comes to play. Like, if I think there honestly could be. I think if they're going to look at her, because she did travel. She was originally from Alabama.
Okay.
Yeah. So she came from quite the way away that they might be looking at
With
an
her
interstate
Right.
serial killer,
But
maybe.
yeah, obviously his MO hasn't been babies.
No.
And I don't know if I would really like to think he wouldn't have just like taken that on. I do
Right.
like, especially after watching that documentary and knowing that he's kind of traveled all over the East Coast. I think he's been doing this for decades.
Oh, for sure.
And there's
Absolutely.
litters of body. He might be one of the, like, he might end up being one of the more prolific.
Not for nothing, too. He has, like we said, the properties in Las Vegas and I think north of South Carolina.
He's also fucking gigantic. He could literally overtake anybody.
He
by
could probably
sheer
take
size.
3 steps to get into those fucking states. And he'd be there, that giant bitch.
I was like, what? We were both like, huh? So true. He's
huge.
Oh my god! And I was telling somebody about this at work, and they're like, "Oh, he was probably bullied a lot growing up." I'm like, okay. I'm like, I was like, you can, okay. One, no, his family called him Dear Rex. Okay, I watched that. Don't speak shit if you don't see it. And then I was like, you can feel bad for the child. You don't feel bad for the fucking murderer. And he's like, okay. I was like, I'm teaching him a lesson right now.
Right.
Fucking kill you.
I will fucking kill you. But
okay. Are there any other updates? Or sadly, no, because there's still no court date.
No, still no court date. They're still just going through. Yeah, they're still just going through their the process of having to do with the DNA evidence and all that bullshit.
Right. Now, just thinking, like, circling back, them possibly thinking maybe there were like 2 serial killers dumping at the same exact ground. Like, do you think like he was?
They could be
working
looking
with
back into
someone?
that too.
That's
Absolutely.
a good point.
Yeah.
Like, well, I don't know. I do feel like it's not that it's I do feel it's kind of uncommon
for people to work together,
unless one is like a victim-ish slash turned like associate or like assistant, kind of like in John Wayne Gacy, and I even think in some other ones, like they're kind of just doing it to survive. But no, I don't think 2 like totally different MO serial killers would work together, because they're so selfish and narcissistic.
That's
they couldn't
very true.
allow another person to be in their territory.
Yeah.
but it's weird that 2 potential serial killers were dumping at the same exact spot.
Oh, for sure.
Like, that is just Long Island. We're not big, but we're big.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
it's also interesting how.
Oh my god! Wait, watch the documentary. The accents will fucking kill you. I was like, is this what we sound like? Oh my!
No, thankfully we were from the East End, but once it gets to like, actually where you live now, Patchogue and further out west. Wow.
No, it's really bad.
It's so bad.
I'm like trying to like unaccent myself. I was like, this is this is horrible. Like I was like, holy crap.
Yeah.
Crap. I don't even know what I'm saying.
It's
something that they said in the documentary, though, somebody had claimed about Rex, especially by all of his like computer searches and everything, is that he was evolving, and that's why it could seem like there's more than one serial killer.
Jessica Taylor and Valerie Mack are like prime case in point of him evolving.
Absolutely.
From the way he murdered them so brutally and like almost without like second thought, and he just, the dismemberment obviously gets messy. You don't think about that in the moment. that then you start to see he goes more into like the bondage of it all and like, you know, using tarps and like, you know, really trying to have a clean deal with it. He definitely has evolved. And again, put that guy behind bars. Keep him there.
Just keep him there.
I just want the trial to get started.
No, I need to be a juror.
Please. Please.
You could write a letter. Be like, I would love to be
I've
a
never
juror.
heard
So
anything
unbiased.
about this, but I would totally love to join. Oh my god.
Rex
okay.
Hugh? That's an interesting name.
Hueurman?
Huer?
Oh, what is that?
Is he German?
Yeah. Polish. Okay, well, hopefully we'll have more updates eventually with him going to trial and getting found guilty.
Yeah, I'm for sure interested to see what they're going to be finding from even like with Tatiana's case.
Yes.
Or Tanya's case, I'm sorry.
Well, Tatiana's
Well,
a little
both.
baby, yeah.
Yeah. Interested to see like if they find any connections because they were looking into her husband that was from Alabama too to see, but I believe he passed.
Oh,
Well,
that's sad.
And she had like this black car that she went missing, and the when they all went missing, she had the black car which was found abandoned, and I can't quite remember. Where.
Did she have any friends or family on Long Island that they know of?
I think I read Bronx potentially. I think
Maybe, yeah.
I think I saw the
That's
Bronx.
kind of scary because Rex was all over that, and she went to Midtown Manhattan at any point.
Correct.
That's what he said. Like they said, he would like prowl Midtown Manhattan like after work.
Yeah.
Find people, bring them home, and then that's what would happen.
I mean, she's still like the statue. She was very tiny, very thin. So she's still right in that same.
Right.
What's that?
Like the character
profile.
Yeah. Profile. Thank you.
Okay. Well, thank you, Jamie.
Yes,
Did you have anything else you want to add?
Not with Rex, but I do have a few others.
I do. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go next if you don't mind.
Got it, girl.
Okay, so this is a sad one, which I'm sure you guys have heard about. I mean, they're all sad. It's true crime. What are we doing here? But 11 people tragically died during the Filipino Lapu-Lapu festival in Vancouver. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. In Vancouver.
Yeah.
Kai G. Adam Lowe, who was 30, drove onto the street of the festival and plowed through the participants, killing 11 and injuring countless others. Kai G. was detained by bystanders before the police and first responders could arrive. So he was actually like up against like a chain link fence, like with his head in his hands, like saying he's so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. I know. And everybody's like surrounded by him. I know. He has been arrested and charged with 8 counts of second-degree murder. That doesn't mean like that. I saw somewhere it said second-degree murder does mean that he killed them on purpose, but it wasn't pre-planned. So just a little backstory. Lapu-Lapu Day is to honor Datu Lapu-Lapu. He's the Filipino chieftain who famously defeated the Spanish forces led by Ferdinand Magellan. In the Battle of Mactan in 1521, and he became a national hero. So that's why they celebrate him. And this festival has actually only been going on in Canada since 2023. So it's not like super. And it's I think Canada finally like declared it a national holiday.
Right.
I couldn't find a list of the victims' names. I don't know if maybe because some were so young and
Probably
sensitive.
young.
So unfortunately, from my understanding, it was like in the area of the food trucks.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And so
What a
Kai,
monster.
It's horrible. So Kai G has had several run-ins with the police since January of 2024. There are several reports that his brother was murdered in January of 2024, and his mental health, and actually those also within his family's mental health, have been deteriorating quite quickly.
Wow.
The person who murdered his brother was caught and sentenced and everything, but he's been going completely downhill, like mentally, since then. And he actually had a run-in with the police the night before. So this happened on April 25th.
Jeez.
And apparently he had a run-in with the police on Thursday, I guess the night before, but they said it didn't warrant like a visit to the hospital.
Wow, imagine being those officers.
And
right.
like and sadly, like, he is obviously having a lot of issues. This does not in any way, shape, or form justify what he did.
No.
And
It just kind of gives you more of a
it gives you a little bit more of a look
why.
into it.
A little bit more of a why.
And also just mental health in this world and how little it's taken care of. And then I did also see another article saying how it's like some people saw him driving through the neighborhood kind of erratically. So I was trying to find out, like, I don't know if I was like, is Kai G. Adam Lowe like Filipino? Like, I don't, you know what I mean? I was trying to find out if it was like, or like, that's where I uncovered this. I was like, is this race motivated? Like, what is the reason for this? Like, You never know, because we've obviously, being in America, I've had this happen, unfortunately, several times.
Yeah.
Like just
so
New Year's Day in New Orleans, this happened.
Yeah.
That's so right. Oh my God, I forgot. But like, it's just, there was no, I don't think, actual motive. I just think something, unfortunately, with
Like
him kind of
snapped in him.
Snapped, yeah.
And this has been 1.5 years now, I guess.
Wow.
Obviously, losing your sibling in such a horrible way doesn't justify in any means what happened. And our hearts absolutely go out to those within the community, those who lost their lives, the family members, everybody. But it's really rocked the community. You know, a lot of people have gone to visit the site, share their support.
Yeah. Even here in America, a lot of people are talking about it. I know that's...
Yes. I mean, because it's so close. I mean, Vancouver is just it's kind of far, but it's like, our country
These
over.
are our neighbors.
And I think there's quite a large Filipino population in Canada, at least in Vancouver. That's why they have the festival. So it's very sad.
That is so sad.
So,
it really sucks. It's always so terrible when you have something like a big tragic event that happens and like taints like something that should be so happy.
I know, like, how many times there's been like shootings at like a festival or a concert, you know what I mean? Like things like that where it's like people have like are really letting their guard down. They're so vulnerable.
They're just going there to have a good time and be happy and to like share common interests and like people that all like in the same, community. And it's like, how do you not like that just got robbed of everybody that was there?
I know.
That just got robbed. How are you ever going to go back into like, without
like,
thinking that, like without keeping your guards
like,
up?
The flashbacks you have, you know what I mean? Like if you saw that and you were lucky enough to be one of the people who
forget
weren't
it.
injured
The
or killed.
PTSD is going to be insane.
PTSD is like you close your eyes and this just happens over and over again. Like
And
it's
just
horrible.
hearing and like, especially with like noises like that, it's like,
oh, forget it. I'm like at the point where I don't want to go to any event.
it makes people agoraphobic.
You know?
Like, why do you
Right.
want to go out if you feel like, you get scared with all these big things that happen?
I was scared. I was scared to go to the movies for a long time.
Yeah.
I'm like better now, but I would be like what's going on? You know what I mean? Like, it is scary. And like when I went to Coachella, they barely searched.
Wow.
Yeah, that's wild.
So it's like happy because I got my pen in, but you know what I mean? At the same time, no guns, right? They did have you go through metal detectors and they would like randomly search, but it does get you a little worrisome, but it was obviously chill. But it gets you
because if there's a will, there's a way at the end of the day.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's like I mean that's the fact that it was a Filipino festival made me like immediately jump to like some sort of hate crime or something. And it doesn't appear to be that's what the case is, because the guy who murdered his brother,
Just like the perfect
the name
storm.
didn't come to me as like being a Filipino name, but I also don't know. But they didn't say that it was motivated in that at all. Like his brother's like, I had to dig in articles to find like an article about like actually like why, like you know what I mean? His brother, like maybe they mention it in some articles, but obviously they're just more reporting on that.
Yeah, on the tragedy.
That is really sad. I don't think we'll update you guys on any of it. I mean,
so
unless the
fucking
trial
sad.
comes on, but it is very sad.
Oh yeah, but even then, it's
maybe
like,
he'll be. It's Canada.
it's
Who
still
knows if they'll go
sad.
to like
It's a
a
very sad situation
place
all
of-
around, like a mental break, all the lives that were taken. It's just a very sad situation.
it's like the butterfly
horrible.
effect from the person that murdered his brother.
Yeah, right.
That's a big ass butterfly.
Yeah.
That's one hell of a wing
One
swing.
hell of a flap.
That's not a red light. That's one hell of a flap.
Of a flap.
Like that's not some red light you missed. Like you took a life. That's so good. I'm dead.
Well, my case, I had to pick it for you, honey, for Tara.
me?
I
Yeah.
did.
Is it Florida?
Of course it is.
I'm so happy because I didn't do a Florida one. Oh my god, I might have. Okay, what is it? What is it?
So I know how much you're on Florida's tail, and I
Yeah.
had to stay on top of it
their
for you.
neck.
I know, and I actually didn't do it this week, so thank you.
You're welcome. I just figured it's a nice segment that happens here, the Florida
Florida.
Florida update.
Florida updates. So this story had me cackling, so this will be a nice
Thank
little
you. Okay,
turnaround.
good. Because all the Florida ones I find are fucking devastating.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Sometimes they go a little
I'm
bit
like,
hard.
why do you guys
Yes.
murder each other so often? Man shot in the street. Man
Please.
shot at home.
Take a
Man shot
break.
at the store. I'm like, what is happening? Sorry.
So in Highland County, Florida, this convenience store called the cops. They're like, we just got robbed. This man stole several items. It was 39-year-old Richard Christopher Smith of Miami. Okay, so he stole a bunch of things.
Richard Smith.
And when he gets there, they told him that the Smith was driving in a black minivan, just driving circles around the store. So they pull up and he's just driving circles around the
He's
store.
still there.
He's still there
After he robbed?
After he robbed,
And he
okay?
robbed money or items?
Items.
Okay. All right. I could forgive that.
So he's just driving circles around the store. And when the cops
fucking with
pull
them.
up, he speeds off. and now they're on a high-speed chase.
Okay. Interesting choice.
So it's a chase that ended in several miles later down in a parking lot. Body cam video from a deputy shows at one point Smith held out a can of Kettle One vodka spritz out the window and offered it to a deputy.
You want some of these?
Yeah.
And the deputy asked Smith to stop, and Smith responded, "I was just going to give you a drink, that's all."
Oh, he's just trying to be nice.
And then he took off again.
For you.
he took off.
So then he took off again
You
after that.
go Mexico.
He's like, you don't want my drinks. I'm out of here.
So he's now another high-speed chase. He's going. And deputies attempted to ram him with 2 patrol vehicles. Like, this is a full-on chase, okay?
Jeez.
So after crashing,
That's dangerous.
Smith gets out of the minivan while puffing a cigarette.
Amazing. 10 out of 10.
Steve, you can't be driving your fucking gazebo down the highway.
Wait, this man doesn't need to live by laws. Like, he's supposed to be somewhere else.
Correct.
You know
And
what I mean?
he walks out of the vehicle after crashing, puffing a cigarette, and tried to walk away from them. Okay?
I love this king.
Wait, it gets better. So they're trying to like, hello, come back, and he doesn't listen. He just keeps going.
He's busy.
So he's busy.
He's fucking
got somewhere to
busy.
be.
Yeah.
He had a great time.
He's supposed to bring
And-
the Kettle One to the party.
Right, exactly. He was just having a good time. So he walks away, and they finally apprehend him. They're like, come on, what are you doing?
They're like, I guess we need to do
You
our
can't
jobs.
be.
Well, they had to tase him to get him to
I'm
cooperate.
dead.
Okay?
He's just trying to
Okay.
get
So
away.
That's
after
Let him go.
after they put him in handcuffs, he asked the deputies, "You guys had fun though, right?"
Oh,
What?
he's generous.
Sick.
Thoughtful.
Sick.
There's a
Sick
whole
man.
body cam footage, and he's like smiling. He's like, "You guys had fun, right?"
I done gave you
that's-
something to do on your fucking days. I was listening and there was
Oh,
shit
like they
going
have
on.
nothing to do in Florida.
So true. Let me take that back.
I read like 7 stories and I didn't go with any of them. Like, because I was like, oh, there's so much crime in Florida. Oh my god.
Well, he just wanted to have fun with some vodka spritz.
I love a spritz.
Yeah.
Rich, you
spritz.
can't be drinking the spritz doing high speed chases going down the
He was
highway.
just
Kettle
driving
One is
circles.
diabolical.
Just you can't steal from a convenience
That's
store
what you can't
and
do.
drive
if your
circles around the
go-to
place.
drink is Kettle One, that's all I need to know about you.
Yeah.
I'm
The
scared.
Kettle One
Is
spritz.
drunk driving legal in Florida?
Probably.
Sounds like it might be.
I think it's encouraged.
Yeah, no.
It's
no.
encouraged.
Absolutely. They don't have Uber in Florida.
Huh.
No, because they just get
Why
robbed.
do you do that? You just
Thank
go.
you for giving Florida a shout out. That was a good one. All of the ones I saw were like kind of sad or like they were like kind of crazy.
No, I read the story and I just immediately connected with it.
How could you not? You know,
And
It felt like it could be part of our either family
I
or,
think it is. I might be
Or friend
related.
group.
What's his last name?
you know, Smith.
Smith Kearns.
Smith Kearns, actually.
I think Kearns. Oh my god!
Oh
It's
my
like
God.
when there's a Sarah Sully, remember in Florida?
Yeah.
Like imagine this is how Alyssa
Oh
finds out
my
her uncle was murdered.
gosh.
I'm like, I'm sorry, what?
That was scary.
She's like, what?
Like, did we just let that? Did we let that mic drop?
slept.
But that was a little fun one.
Well, Florida, keep being Florida.
Honestly,
Keep
We
doing
love you
you,
guys.
boo.
you guys will always have. You will keep us in our jobs,
You will. You'll keep us in our jobs.
in our hobby.
Hopefully, what job one day. But yeah, there was a couple crazy ones from Florida. Like a man's brother killed him after he inherited a dealership from his father.
Good God.
Another, there was a high speed chase, but the guy had kittens in the car.
Oh,
And so the police charged him with animal cruelty. And I kind of feel like the police kept going,
So fair.
this could have happened to the kittens. Like they could have been crushed. I was like, okay, this man is passionate
go
about animals.
off.
I was like, they were probably like all sliding over the back seat. So I was like, that's kind of funny. There's like a pastor that's, embroiled in scandal and fraud. There's so much.
usual.
How could you? All right, well,
Oh, Florida.
we always have our hearts.
I know. We gotta go there. Go on a swamp tour one day.
I would love to go on a
Stop
swamp
it
tour.
right
Are
now.
you joking?
Be like, I want that Christopher Smith. I want him on our swamp
Yeah.
tour. And I was like,
That guy knows how to
Poor
party.
guy.
bring the Kettle One spritz.
I bet he is. And then we'll go to Key West and do our
Oh.
actual luxury vacation.
Yes.
Perfect.
We'll do
We'll
our
need to
like,
unwind
pick.
from Rich Smith.
Yeah, from Rich Smith. We'll definitely will. We're like totally like fucking like fried. We're like that was crazy. We haven't slept in 3 days. Give us to Key West.
What do you got next, girl?
So I do have something else that we can touch upon. Almost, I didn't really write too much down, but I do want everybody to know on tonight's recording, which is April 28th, Sean Combs, aka P. Diddy, his documentary finally drops tonight on BBC.
Wait, really?
On BBC, the British Broadcasting Channel.
That's what it says.
Sean Combs.
Currently Googling.
Jessica?
Just
get it.
Oh, wow.
So it's interesting why it's not
I'm
A&E or something, you know what I mean? Fox News.
Yeah, really. Why isn't this being like more covered? I feel.
anything.
You know what I mean? Right here. It says a BBC documentary looks into P. Diddy's legal battles ahead of May trial. Oh. Wow, that's gonna come up really
May
fast.
trial? That's literally Thursday.
That's exciting.
Hopefully the next Graveyard Gossip will have some tea there.
It digs
Some
into the music.
Diddy tea.
We don't give a fuck about the music, BBC. We
No.
care about the girls.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
And like circling back to like when you don't believe people that are like crazy, quote unquote, and like one of his, I forgot who it was, like an ex-dancer or something had accused him years ago of all this stuff.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, he's like, you're crazy, like you're on drugs, you're crazy. And he was all right about everything.
Yeah.
That dancer.
Yeah.
So should we watch it? Like, it's obviously nothing's going to Diddy, right? No.
I would
royalties?
watch it.
I would absolutely watch it.
No, I couldn't imagine.
I would watch it. You know, I watch
Imagine.
anything.
Yeah, I would watch it for sure.
I would absolutely watch it. Is that your second story?
So it's not my second story. It was just like
Oh
a
my
little,
gosh.
Oh, just a little tidbit.
a little tidbit.
Oh, that was a little like taste.
I know it was a little
flavor.
taste. So I don't have much on it, but I was like, you know, it's something to talk about.
I'll give you something to talk about.
Talking about love. Hit it.
You're welcome. Beautiful.
So there's been a new potential sighting of a New England serial killer. Have we heard?
Yes. Yes.
What? I have not.
I sent it to you.
Yes, you
Wow,
did.
look at this bitch.
Wait, you sent it in the group.
I did. I did.
Was I in Coachella?
You might have been actually.
Okay,
I'll give you
thank
one
you.
pass.
Coachella.
I can say Coachella 3 more times and then I'm cut off.
I'm sorry, where were you?
I just was in Coachella.
I love your
Springs.
Coachella nails.
I know they're so good. This is
so
OG
pretty.
nails.
I didn't see them.
Look at this. Look at this fucking shirt.
They're amazing.
Wow.
One's like an evil queen.
really-
One's like a princess. No, I know.
I really like that.
No, they're gorgeous. They come off Saturday.
Aw.
I wasn't joking about having to get
I
my
miss
nails done
them.
in the group chat. I mean, that's so quick. They're so fucking long. It'll be 3 weeks, and I didn't have them cut them. I can barely do anything.
It's been
I'm
3 weeks since you got it?
scraping my eyes to get the contacts out.
Oh.
No, it'll be 3 weeks on Saturday. I do them
You
every
can't
3
even
weeks.
like
I
wipe your
can't believe
butt
it's been that
efficiently.
I can't wipe my butt efficiently normally. That's why I have to get colonoscopies.
I have a bidet.
Yeah, I have bad things going on in my body. My body.
Deep inside my brown eye.
Thank you.
Oh.
So anyway, so there's been upwards of 10 bodies.
Holy
come
shit.
again?
Yeah.
Fuck.
And
I'm
it's-
like,
And it's all over New England, right?
It's all over New England in the 3 states of Connecticut, Massachusetts, and Rhode Island.
thank you. I've never truly understood. Connecticut, Massachusetts, Rhode Island.
Well, I
Is
believe
that
it goes up
New England,
to
or is there anything else? Is
more.
everything New England?
Yeah.
All the way up to Maine and Vermont?
From above us and up.
Correct.
Oh, so we're not part of this.
No.
That's fucking rude.
I know.
But I think the closest body was found in Groton, Connecticut, which is when we take the ferry. That's Groton right there.
Oh, so it's probably from
Orient Ferry.
It's somebody totally from Long Island. They come
be.
on. They
Could
kill.
be.
Ding, 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 ding.
There
ding,
was
ding.
one of
It's
the,
horrible. Oh,
And then they come back.
I'm a little tired.
but they they're one of the girls that were
We're
I think
murdered?
she's I don't know. I think she's still being investigated. Like her case is still being investigated. Her body was found in a body of water, like a river in Newark, Connecticut.
Okay.
And her name is Paige Fannin. She was a Long Island native.
Oh, shit.
And
Ding, ding, ding.
she disappeared, and she was unfortunately found there. I think she's still being investigated. I don't know if it's been said or not that if there was like any foul play suspected, but I know the officials have released statements saying that they don't believe that there's a serial killer out, but I think that's kind of like smoke up
They
our
always
ass.
do that.
They
Yeah.
always do that.
Because they're idiots and they should have caught this person 10 years ago.
I don't know if they're trying to like the mass hysteria. They're trying to like calm that down before it goes out, because I know that was like a ploy that they used to do, like officials, but like just give it to us. You know what I mean?
So I wish I knew what it was like to live like during Jeffrey Dahmer and Ted Bundy.
Where they
because then I
fucking
would-
ran with it.
Well, no, what I want to know is like at what point, like,
Did they?
did they say serial killer? Like at one point, you know, did it come to the public? Like,
Right.
are we hearing, like, same people we hearing about these murders and we don't really know what's going on? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
curious, especially how different it is now.
Yeah.
I think we'll rush to serial killer probably faster because of all the knowledge that, like, the public has and the media and everything. But they're definitely going to be very tight-lipped. Because if they also say it's a serial murderer, then that person's going to stop. Which they do want them to stop, obviously. But then you can't really catch them.
Yeah.
Unless they make a mistake, but I don't know.
And that opens up the potential for like copycat serial killing too.
Oh, pussies. If you're a copycat, you're a pussy. Do your own fucking
so
thing.
Unoriginal.
Get your own
so
fucking
unoriginal
thing. No, that's so annoying.
Yeah.
That's pathetic.
Just because Regina George wore army pants and flip-flops doesn't mean you have to wear army pants and flip-flops.
Absolutely.
You hear that?
Yeah, you dumb cunt. Imagine like one of our like most avid listeners is
a copycat.
Is like a copycat serial killer. I'd be so disappointed. I would be so
like do better, listener. Do better.
So how many bodies have been found? Sorry, you
So
said 10?
It's about 10, yeah. So it started in the March.
All women?
All women.
Of course, because why?
Obviously.
Enough is enough.
Yeah. Leave us alone. Okay.
Like enough.
And they want to cry about the male loneliness epidemic. It's not even an epidemic. Grow up.
There's
Grow
a
up.
male loneliness
Period.
epidemic.
Yeah.
I have not heard about that
didn't
either.
hear that.
Maybe I'm just on like the bitch ass pussy side of TikTok or something.
I
but
think Ralph
like
is like whispering into your phone because that's fucked up. 'Cause I see hippos in Africa. Okay.
yeah.
I don't give a fuck about men's loneliness.
Absolutely not.
I see. I'm so hungry. I'm going to eat one of your classmates from 40 years ago. That's what I'm seeing, and I love it.
That's also what I'm on right
Yes.
now.
Yes,
I saw the
absolutely.
thing where it's like in 40 years when my kid does this to me and like names a situationship that made me crash the fuck out. It's gonna be like, how do you know that? Spoke to one of you fuckers.
I love that.
That's so funny. I will totally tell them.
I know. Unfortunately. I'm sick. But yeah, that's really sad. But I hope that they catch it. Maybe we should catch it. Oh my god. Finally.
Let's go to New England.
We had our opportunity this time last year, but the one in Brooklyn. Remember,
I
we
know,
were
but
trying to get
Dan-
Danny
we
out.
needed
Literally.
Okay, I have to find bait.
Well,
I'm
is
too
there-
old. I've aged out of the serial killer rotation. I'm too old. We're all too old. They don't
Honestly, on my knees, my hips, my
except
back.
when they go to the senior
I
serial
can't
killers.
fucking do that.
No. You know when they start killing like there's
Right.
some, they, you know when they want to kill oldies.
Actually, that's what they're doing right now. So the New England serial
fuck.
killer,
They're killing women in their 30s.
50s. Well, actually, Paige ran and she was 35.
you can go, Tara.
You guys are a year older than me. You need to just pipe
I'm
down.
younger, bitch.
We are younger
You're
than
a
you.
year younger than me.
Yeah.
A year and a month. Okay.
So much younger.
You're only like 4 months younger than me, actually. Thank you.
I'm just a baby.
Just a little baby.
Just so much more mature than you guys. It's crazy. I've lived 100 lives in that 1 year.
100 lives. 100. Those 4 months.
100. And then I've lived, what's the math? 60 lives. No, 30 lives in those 4 months. I really looked up like I was doing math.
We're being unhinged.
I'm unhinged. It's a Monday.
So let's bring it back in. They started in March. And
2025.
yeah.
Okay.
Some people were missing in September and August of 24. Like Denise Larry, she's from New Haven, Connecticut. She went missing back in September 24. Her remains were found in March in a thick brushed area in New Haven. They were in an advanced stage of decay, so unfortunately the cause of death is still pending. Michelle Romano, she's from Warwick, Rhode Island. She went missing back in August of 24. Her remains were found in wooded area near Plainville Pike of Foster, Rhode Island. Her death is currently being looked at suspicious and under investigation. The torso of Susanna Wormser was found in a suitcase by Colonel Ledyard in Groton, Connecticut. But in her case, it was actually her roommate.
Okay. I was going to say, if they said
okay.
they're undetermined, like this is homicide.
Yeah.
If your torso was in a suitcase, you were murdered.
Right.
It was her roommate.
It was her roommate.
Male or female?
Male Donald.
Oh,
Male. Gay?
I don't know.
Oh, you can cut that.
Keeping it in. Megan Meredith was found unresponsive near bike path in Springfield Riverview Park in Massachusetts, but shortly after being found, she passed away. Her case is also being currently looked at as a homicide. No other information is surrounding it because of such, and she was also the first person that have passed in the month of March. But however, there are also at least 3 other remains that have yet been identified, 2 in Massachusetts, 1 in Connecticut. And obviously we're not privy to what happened the cause of death or anything with those because of what's currently happening. Like I said, all the women outside of 2 are in their 50s. So it's just interesting with that tidbit.
Wow.
That's really sad. Thank you for letting us know.
You're
Be on the
welcome.
lookout, ladies.
Be on the
careful.
lookout.
Don't go home with strange men.
If you're a silver fox in your era, don't fucking just be careful. Don't talk to men.
Just
Leave
don't
men. Let them be
Let's
lonely.
just take a little break.
Let
Let's get our
them
hot
be
girl summer
lonely.
ready.
Yes.
Catch the guy and then have a hot girl summer.
Yes.
And never leave your friends if you're with friends. Stay in a group.
And also,
Always.
yeah, don't go in the wooded areas alone right now. Don't don't hike.
Even if you're trying to smoke a J and hide from your husband, do it elsewhere.
Do it elsewhere.
Yep.
Do it in your bathroom.
It's fine.
Bring it back to the
He doesn't
50s.
care. He doesn't even fucking know what it smells like.
No.
Well, thank you, Jamie. That was really sad.
Welcome.
I have a case. I'm a little international this week.
I like this.
Because this is, I just realized because Vancouver was in Canada. And this one's in Mexico.
Okay.
The bookends of the U.S.
Our sisters.
Okay, so I'm not going to be able to pronounce a lot of this. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I did ask Kevin for help, but I've already forgotten all of it. Well, it's about the Guerreros Buscadores Collective and the recent murder of Maria del Carmen Morales and her 26-year-old son, Daniel Ramirez. So Maria is part of the Guerreros Buscadores Collective, which is a group of private citizens that have been going around looking for missing people within Mexico that are suspected to be taken by the cartel.
Oh, wow.
Mexico has over 120,000 people missing because of the cartel. Mexico alone.
Yeah, Mexico is fucking crazy.
And
with the cartel.
The cartel.
South
With the
America.
cartel, yeah. The group recently made a devastating discovery. So in March of this year, they found an alleged cartel training camp where forced recruits were taken and they discovered 6 different groups of bones and other personal belongings. The actual victim count is unknown at the time. I believe it was in Jalisco, Mexico.
Jesus.
So
That's like unreal.
That's
Maria, so Maria is actually looking for her eldest son.
Oh.
So Maria, I believe she was part of the group that found these this training ground for for the cartel. But what day was it? It was the other day. I'm so sorry, I don't think I have the date. But Maria was shot after coming to her other Daniel's son's defense when he was being harassed by 2 men on a motorcycle. Her son obviously was also shot and killed.
Oh my God.
I mean, you'd be an idiot not to think it was cartel related.
Yeah,
of course.
Truly.
And just a little backstory on like what's going on in the cartel right now, because I didn't even know. So there is the head of the cartel. His name is Nemesio Ascuera.
Is he the president?
He's just like the head of the cartel. They call him El Mencho. Kevin didn't even fucking know what that meant, and I had to Google it. It means Lord of the Roosters, because he loves cockfighting.
Oh,
That's like a thing. Yeah.
That's like fucking annoying.
Yeah.
And there's a $15 million bounty for his head currently.
Holy shit.
I know how we can make some
Are
money.
we're going to go to Mexico, my ladies?
They would
No.
fucking destroy us.
fucking not.
So in United States, sorry, I always get this mixed up, so fucked up. So the United Nations Human Rights Office on Friday described the finding in Jalisco as a deeply disturbing reminder of the trauma of disappearances linked to organized crimes across the country. The discovery is also more disturbing given that the site had been previously raided as recently as September 2024 by the National Guard and the Jalisco State Prosecutor's Office without crucial evidence being detected. Somebody said how private citizens are finding these and National Guard and the police officers are not is beyond him.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's so much corruption.
Yeah,
I was gonna say.
That's why I thought it was that the government is ruled by the cartel right now, and that's why you're not gonna fucking win.
Nope.
No, and I didn't realize how horrible, honestly, it is. I mean, I had an idea, but I didn't know 120,000 people have been missing. I mean, only since like the last 10, 15 years. Like, it's horrible.
That's crazy.
And so she was part of that group, which is an amazing group. I think they get funding in some way, but not by the government. They're a private group.
Of course,
Yeah.
right.
And they were looking for her. You know, she's part of the group because her oldest son went missing
I'm
like
sure
a
that's
year
just
ago.
like community-based
Oh my God.
funding because it's their families. It's
Right.
their family,
Right.
and that group is their best bet to getting anybody that they love back.
Yep.
And even then, that's like slim pickings.
No,
Yep.
it's horrible.
That's bananas. Why is like the cartel real? That's like so.
It's so crazy.
Wild
You know
West
what
to
I
me.
think is so crazy? That we have all of that going on like right there. And we don't do anything about it because they want the drugs to come into the country.
Correct. Yeah.
Like, they don't
Exactly.
care about humans. The government has never cared about humans.
No.
And even though it's crazy what's going on right now, They've never cared about us. They'll never care about us.
Yeah.
That's why these people are in there for 40 fucking years, making millions of fucking dollars.
Yep.
You need to be cut the fuck off. You old pieces of shit need to get out of office.
Yeah.
We need term limits on everything.
Please
Everything.
Thank you.
Please.
Yeah.
Everything.
I don't know why that's such a bad thing. Oh,
Right?
I know why. Because they stop making
Then
the
they
money
lose
that they
their
want.
right. They lose their power, control, and money.
If presidents can run for a third term, Barack Obama better fucking run.
Yeah.
Period.
I will. I'm not letting this happen again.
I can't.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me thrice,
You
kill
know
me.
what's interesting? I always
Thrice.
thought that it was interesting that Trump was always put up against, for the most part, up against women, like another woman.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a
And the
point.
only time that he lost was up against a man.
Correct.
That's how the cartel derailed into that. So yeah, that is
Classic.
Obviously it's. I don't think it's a case that's unfortunately going to be solved.
No,
Two
it's absolutely
unidentified
not.
men
Yeah.
on motorcycles.
Yep.
That's very sad, and I respect her so much for the work that she did and was
And
doing.
her son, yeah, absolutely.
I wish she
and
was
all the
so
other mothers.
impactful
And-
while her and her family were still here.
Okay, what's your
Yes,
case?
third story. Yes.
Yeah, what's again?
Oh, you don't have one?
I have a third one, but I just did one.
I thought I. What is this world? I was like, I thought that was me. What are we
We could
doing?
do, but like, I don't know if I'm gonna do it because it's kind of like really small, and we're about probably gonna be on an hour.
We're probably
Yeah,
over an hour.
we're 55 right now.
Good for us.
So this next one is the Karen Reed retrial.
Stop! I literally just listened to a podcast going over the whole beginning so far.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Go on.
So basically, for anybody that doesn't know who Karen Reed is, she's the woman that was accused of killing her boyfriend John O'Keefe, who was a Boston police officer, by backing her SUV purposefully into him and then leaving him to die on a snowbank after a night of drinking. She was charged with second-degree murder for this, second-degree manslaughter. I'm sorry. And her original trial was back in July of 2024, and that ended in a mistrial because the jury couldn't agree on a verdict. And this month starts the new trial proceedings as they started to select the new jurors for this. The biggest thing that come from this case is that the probability of this being a cover-up has been one of the bigger scandals, is that Reed is believed to have been the fall victim of it, and that the claims to try and support this theory of her being the fall victim goes to O'Keefe's injuries, and that that he at a certain point was bitten by a dog at the end of his life, and that was confirmed that by a canine expert, and it's because he was bitten by the dog, they believe that he sustained a lot of the injuries on his body from an inside fight that they just couldn't they weren't able to actually confirm.
Because they didn't do any investigation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they couldn't confirm it, because they
Yes.
didn't investigate a single thing.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So he was found like on the front yard of somebody's house, another police officer, the morning after the night out.
Now it makes sense.
Yeah, okay, so that's all we had to say.
Got it.
And they didn't search the inside of the house.
Of course they didn't.
And the man who owned the house, who had lived in the house, who had grew up in the house and now was raising his family in the house, randomly sold the house after it happened and got rid of his dog that he had for many years. Randomly.
Interesting.
Did you know
And
that?
this man
No,
was
I
a cop,
didn't.
you say.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Everybody was a cop. Everybody motherfucker was a cop.
That was the issue, is because it was him and all his drinking buddies. They went out and they come back, and even the biggest thing is that her, according to the injuries, I believe that the time of death that was given to O'Keefe actually puts Reed outside of her being there.
Because she left.
Yeah,
She drove
she
home
left.
drunk. She's not a great person.
No.
By any means, but I don't think she murdered him. And
Right.
honestly, if she did murder him, I think it was a total accident.
I think if
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if she had actually, like if he ran after her car when she was leaving and she backed into him and then just drove away because it was a
And it did-
snowstorm and she was like 7 drinks deep.
yeah.
Oh, boy.
So
Shit happens.
what's manslaughter?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's very suspicious. Everything is very suspicious.
This sounds it very...
I can't believe.
Yeah. I think he had
cannot
like injuries
believe-
to his knuckles and everything too. Like it was just very.
I can't believe that. Yes, they said his injuries aren't consistent with the car accident, and I just can't believe they even did a retrial. I would have just like whatever counted my losses or whatever.
Yeah, that's crazy that they are doing that.
I'm sure if anything, the second trial is going to be another mistrial, and then that's it. I think you only get 2 and you're done.
No, they can do it as many times as they want.
Oh, can they?
But
I thought it was
then-
only 2 if there was
no.
a hung jury. No, you can do it again.
But then it's up to them. It's a waste of resources.
Right,
And you
waste of
think
money.
you can really convince a third group of people that don't know anything about the freaking trial? It's
Yeah.
all over Boston and Massachusetts.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's so funny that you I've been like randomly started listening about this case like a year ago during the trial. I had no idea.
I remember when I first heard about it, I was like, there's no fucking way she did it. I was like, that just doesn't make any fucking sense.
No.
Yeah, they're just going off the fact that like they had a toxic relationship. Yeah. She's not the best person. She's not a bad person, but she's like a Bostonian. You know what I mean? Like she's not like sunshine and daisies. She's like a rough around the edges. Right. Mm-hmm. Would curse him out. Was probably a bitch to people at certain points.
Mm-hmm. Relatable.
Like, me. And like everybody's testimony that like is testifying things that she said. Everybody's changing their stories. An EMT guy said that his memory has gotten better in the 3 years, and he's changed from her saying, "I hit him once," to "I hit him twice," to "I hit him 3 times." Like he's saying that she said, "I hit him, and then I hit him, and then I hit him." And the only time that like any like time she's been, because she's done a couple interviews, which isn't a great look. No. But she's only ever said, "Could I have hit him? Like, is it possible?" Like that's what I think she's trying to figure out. Like, did I do it? Like because she was like questioning herself. She's drunk the night before. I don't think she loved him. You know what I mean? Like there was no way that they were like breaking up, but they were toxic. Like they were alcoholics in my opinion. They were getting heavily drunk. They would argue, but out of Karen Reed anyway.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was like, oh my god, what a fucking throwback.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's so good. Well, I think that's it, because my last case was Luigi Mangione of it all, but...
Well, give us a little tidbit.
Well, the only thing is he's pled not guilty. Okay. Finally. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Good, yeah.
Which we feel.
Yeah. Have we spoken about... Have you guys
No, and I literally... My first thing is we would be remiss not to bring up Luigi.
No, yeah.
So, you want to know crazy? This only happened in December.
It feels like a lifetime.
Literally. A lifetime ago. So, Luigi Mangione was arrested on December 9th, which was just 5 or 4 days after the death of UHC CEO Brian Thompson, who was fatally shot in the early mornings in the streets of New York, like outside of his hotel. I understand that they had found some things on his person, and he was like called in by some like McDonald's workers or something like that. So it's been a lot of headlines and everything going on. But yeah, so he's finally, I guess they finally did his plea, which I'm thinking since he pled not guilty means he's not taking whatever plea deal they've been trying to get him to do.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Do you think he's going to be found guilty?
There's a lot to this case, right? Like
I wish I knew what they had.
I know. I mean, they claim they found a manifesto on him. There's a lot. I don't know. I personally... I feel like he's being framed of some sort. Mm-hmm. I don't think it was him. Mm-hmm. I truly don't think it was him. I think he's being framed. Mm-hmm. But again, I'm very interested to see how this plays out, because they're pushing death penalty on him.
Yeah, but do we have the death penalty in New York?
I thought we didn't. I didn't know though. I never really looked into it. That's crazy.
Rex Hueurman is not going to get the death penalty.
That would be crazy.
That would be fucking wild.
Crazy. No, that would
Imagine.
be crazy.
What a fucking wild turn of events
that
would be.
Actually, no, New York does not have the death penalty, but they are trying to push it on Luigi.
Why? Because he killed his Well, allegedly.
And even if he did, it's fine.
Fuck that guy. Because they're fucking everybody that's a higher up have $1 billion. If you gave me 100,000 right now, that's nothing to you.
And I would be happy as a clam.
And I would be so fucking happy. I would be able to do so many things. I wouldn't have to fret. But you want to fucking hoard this money that you're never going to see the end of. Mm-hmm. For what fucking reason? Mm-hmm. I don't know.
So federal prosecutors are seeking death penalty for Luigi.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. Mm-hmm. Get at him. Get
the
fuck
labeled it
out.
terrorism, right?
Correct.
Which I wasn't scared.
No.
Was any of
You're trying to charge Luigi Mangione with terrorism in New York City, where 9/11 happened?
Please.
Literally, everybody was obsessed.
Mm-hmm. We were in love.
In love with the man. You cannot.
Before we even knew who he was.
Before we even saw his face.
We're like down with the big bad man.
That's speaking. Yeah, seriously.
Horrible.
Listen, should we murder? No. Do I understand the reasoning?
Maybe.
A little bit.
Speak of, I have to switch from UHC to Blue Cross Blue Shield because that's what my employer is making us do, and I'm losing all of my doctors.
Yeah, that's fucking bullshit. Awful. So everybody that you've come to know, have a regimen with,
who I literally just had a colonoscopy with,
yeah.
Blue Cross Blue Shield doesn't cover any Stony Brook doctors because they're embroiled in a fucking legal battle.
Imagine showing somebody all 3 of your brown eyes and like you have to walk away from that.
I have to walk away from that.
That's crazy.
I have to walk away from that. Somebody who went down my throat, into my stomach, and up my asshole.
That's fucking crazy. That's just not fair.
And they're never going to know. I'm not going to
also,
call
what's
them.
the difference? Why can't everybody?
Oh my God. Well, that was a very interesting episode of Graveyard Gossip.
We went down a lot of different roads.
Yes.
I loved everyone.
Everyone was so great. So many different stories. Everybody contributed beautifully.
We're gonna have to think of a name for this one. The last one, I just kind of gave up on the name. I was like,
Flapping, butterfly.
that was a big flap.
All three
brown eyes.
I can't. Un pequeño. There's just so many.
Cinco de Mayo, which is like brought up 1 second. All of mine were sad. Squeaky Burke.
I know. I was just trying to think of like a name.
It'll come.
It'll come.
It'll come.
There we go.
This too shall come.
This too shall come.
Well, that's the latest
C-U-M.
from the... I was just going to do it so beautifully.
I'm so sorry.
Well. Floor is yours.
Well, that's the latest from the graveyard.
Stay ghouly.
Bye.
I used my
Adios.
deep voice.
Have you heard me do my deep
Olivia. Do it.
Jamie.
I like the devil comes out of me.